A challenge stands before them. Only those who dare to fail greatly can ever achieve greatly. And your creations today make the attempt. Throw caution to the wind for a chance at glory. But they're not alone. You see, there's strength in numbers. But organizing those numbers is one of the great challenges. Working together in a chaotic field such as this, if they find a way, they can overcome the pack. So who will accept this challenge? Who will feel the exhilaration of victory? And who will win the Danganronpa Hunger Games OC Tag Team Championships? Astral Planes, Phantom Thieves, Catch 'em All, Blood Red Roses, Toyland, Any Means Necessary, Cheat Codes, Laughing Fit, Dazzling Stars, Clay Pigeons, Showtime, Flower Shop, Animanga, Written in History, Opposites Attract, Assassin's Game. Who will rise to the challenge? Oh, it's time. The first finale match of the end of Season 11. One of these teams here looks to add to their resume, their Danganronpa Hunger Games resume. Toonlink, Dave, Anomaly. The Anomalakars, few know me as the man who in 1 week's time will have a little fun with this hat. But to most in the United States, welcome back to finale season. To the OC Tag Team Finale in Season 11 of the It's time, it's time, it's time, it's time, it's time. Danganronpa Hunger Games. You know who's here already. It's not a surprise, we've been building to this all season. Your OCs have been doing battle all season. And when they all met up on one fateful occasion in the OC free-for-all, everything was on the line and one OC reigned supreme. Naled aka Tox aka 2 title Tox. Along with Tingy are your current Danganronpa Hunger Games Tag Team Champions, a team that wasn't supposed to be. But here they are, standing proudly as champions. Let's introduce everyone who they'll be facing off against today. We got, of course, the champions, Assassin's Game, Tox, and Tingy. We see Astral Planes. There they are, the former champions. They won it at basically the start of the season, right after the premiere, the first tag team episode. Astral Planes, they came on through. Can they be the first ever 2-time tag team champions today? Spirilius, Mochi, Phantom Thieves, Michi, Legault. They're here to set things right and not steal hearts, but steal the titles. Catch 'em all. Your Agents of Chaos, Tag Team OC Agents of Chaos, the first ever. And now they want gold under their belts as well. Murasaki's had gold, but she wants to be the next person to have held both of those titles. Can she do it? With the help of Eric. It's a possibility. Blood, Red, Roses, we see Yui and Rosaka. And we know Yui can get a little intense in these games. You can get a little unstable in these games, but they've got Rosaka to help keep them steady, keep their minds steady. But will that be enough? I'm not sure. Toyland, and we see former Agent of Chaos Kiki, along with big-time fan favorite Alexander Adams. They team up, the Toy Maker and the Toy Giver. But maybe today, the best gift of all isn't the feeling of giving, it's the feeling of receiving those tag team titles. Could it be them? We'll have to wait and see. Any means necessary, Melody and Thales. Thales had a show of shows recently. Almost won a big time match by any means necessary. This is a much smaller match. Can Thales come out on top with the help of Melody? Can they do it by any means necessary? We'll have to wait and see. Cheat codes. If there were ever an ultimate lucky OC, it's gotta be David. In the short amount of time that David has been in these Hunger Games, David has achieved so much glory. He is the champion of Blue Team. He is the Blue Team's champion, and now he stands with a classic in Paloma, together as cheat codes, looking to win the title. Laughing Fit. We've seen Carleone for so long. We've seen Katsumi for so long, but we've never seen either of them hold on to Tag Team Gold, a relatively new title for some relatively, not old OCs, but familiar OCs. That's a good way to describe it. Just like two more familiar OCs in Dazzling Stars, Daiki and Rika. Daiki's almost seen glory, but has come short so many times. Rika, I believe, has won a match, but neither have held gold. Will that all change today? Wait and see. Clay Pigeons. Denver, our sharpshooter, and Natasha, our bird lover. Together, they might commit a foul. They might have a stray shot, but they're shooting straight for those championships. Showtime. Former tag team champion Romaz, his team was split after they lost the titles. But he found a partner in Sukhoi. And now, he could win him again. He alone could be the first ever two-time tag team champion. Oh, it's true. Flower Shop. Yoko's Items and Misfortunes. Look, Yoko is there. But Yoko apparently works for both shops, so you know what? It is what it is. Shin is also here as well. Making flower crowns, all sorts of lovely flower things. What will unfold as we go on? Will they come out as champions? Will Yoko cut a promo for Items and Misfortunes with a tag team gold around her shoulder? Animanga came in clutch when it came to that big time battle. The free-for-all. Hana, former Agent of Chaos Felix, has never, ever been entered via the free-for-all, but now has an opportunity today. Animanga could come out as tag team champions, written in history for the blue team battle. They are the ones who claimed that brand new spot on the bracket. Izumi and Nezu both try to get this done. And then last but not least, opposites attract. Nevi and Koya. Koya actually came very close. Just defeated by David right at the end in the blue team battle. Nevi was out so early. If they can work together, they might be able to come out on top. Opposites attract. What are they attracting? Perhaps they're attracting tag team gold today, because it's time live chat. How are you? It's the moment that you've all been waiting for. OC tag team titles on the line. Who do you got first, second, and third? Make those picks right here, right now. Make them. Because I'm about to make mine. If I gotta pick anybody, I'm gonna pick Toyland. I'm gonna pick Kiki and Alex. Buff Santa and Kiki. That's what I got. That's who I got. For second, give me Written in History. Cause I'll be frank, I kind of just like the team. I like the designs a whole lot too. I'll be frank, I like a lot of the OC designs. I do. But for third, give me Phantom Thieves. I think Michi's been around for so long, has seen a little bit of love, but wants gold today. And the gold, a winner of a free-for-all, yeah? Or was it a rumble? One of the two. I think it was the free-for-all. Pretty sure it was the free-for-all, actually. I got this. I got them. I got them for third. But just remember, your top 6 teams all go on to the season 12 premiere. It's weird to say that we're going into a dozen seasons now. Those are my picks. I know you've made yours. I know you're ready to see those tag team titles go up for grabs. It's Thursday. Tomorrow's the road to AV Mania, the singles finale. Okay, I think we're just ready to start. I made my picks, I know you guys have too. The only thing left for me to do is say that the following matchup is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Danganronpa Hunger Games OC Tag Team titles, and that match begins right now. Assassin's Game, Astral Planes, Phantom Thieves, Catch 'em All, Blood Red Roses, Toyland, Any Means Necessary, Cheat Codes, Laughing Fit, Dazzling Stars, Clay Pigeon, Showtime, Flower Shop, Animanga. Written in History. Opposites attract. One title shot begins now. Round 1 begins with Eric knocking Natasha out in a fist fight, putting a death collar on them. But what is that the sound of the death collars? No, that's the sound of the horns. The horns, they've been sounded. Horn bearers, thank you. Thank you very much. But I do believe it's time we keep on keeping on, so let's proceed. As Murasaki 1 and 2 was created for this very reason. To obtain gold, to fight for what's right. Oh dope, Carleon just found a fishing rod, now he can catch all the fish. Now, Katsumi rather, is going to take advantage of the heat and opens up a lemonade stand, are you kidding? And I'll be frank, it felt like fall for like a hot week and a half, but now it's feeling like summer again, and I'm not pleased. Are you kidding? Paloma just found a flamethrower, see if anyone gets in her way now. Tingy stares into the distance. Koya challenges Yui to a duel. Yui bites the dust. Goodness gracious. Yoko spots something shiny in the distance. Sukoi uses a mysterious gas to knock out Tox and Shin and puts dust collars on the both of them. David sets down a trap. Izumi is looking particularly erratic today. Natasha wonders if she should build a machine that makes Yakiniku Romaz. Kills Hana before Felix can react. There's nothing Felix can do. Melody gets caught in one of David's traps. All she can do now is hope to be freed. Legault finds a team advantage totem, hopefully has the opportunity to use it. Legault, I don't think that's gonna do anything. The gimmick's over. Denver and Natasha ambush Rico, murdering her. Tox lays the title belt on the ground and grabs Murasaki in a headlock, but Murasaki, she's held one of those titles before, has the wherewithal to reverse this move into an RKO out of nowhere on the belt, leaving 2 title Tox with a broken neck. But not a broken dream, because Tengi is still around. Perhaps to retain the titles. Kiki finds some other scraps. Just enough to patch together some rudimentary clothing, looks rather caveman-like. Sperilius tries to kill Eric, but Eric retaliates and kills him instead. The Agents of Chaos are going after all the former champs this season. Goodness gracious. I guess that's their job. Felix has a blank expression and seems unresponsive to what's going on. Nezu was lost in her thoughts. The next thing she knows, she's found a wish ring. Hopefully she'll be responsible with it. Alex walks into a very strange machine, his molecules got all rearranged, and now he's the ghost of Christmas present, past, and future. Daiki finds a belt of Pokeballs. What could be inside of those? Michi wishes she could just go home. Rosaka puts a death collar on Paloma while she's sleeping. Nevi feels sorry for Melody, frees her from the trap. Shin searches for anyone who can get this death collar off of them, and Mochi thinks about Spurlius and sobs quietly as Thales is determined to survive this by any means necessary. I just love the name of that team, if I'm gonna be completely honest. Big fan. But we've lost 5. There's still 27 left. 27 remain. No team's completely out yet, so everyone's still got a shot, and even if they were out, it's Orteal. Everyone always has a shot, even in the final few moments in this saddest of all moments for Yui, Hana, Rika, Tox, Spurilius. 5 gone. For Orteal, that's a pretty peaceful first day. Even with the number of people we have, still a pretty peaceful first day, I gotta admit. I'm vibing with that. Are you guys vibing with that? You think it's gonna last long? I don't think it's gonna last too long either, Chat, I don't think it's gonna last too long either. But there's only one way to find out just how long it lasts. That's to click next round. That's to proceed with the action. And when we proceed, we see it's still lasting kinda long. Nobody perished yet. But round 2 begins with a Legault stumbling upon a stray water balloon. Now he can unleash summer-themed chaos on unsuspecting tributes. Izumi's bad brain turns him into a horrible person. Natasha tries to build his tank out of sticks and rocks and succeeds. Awesome. Michi finds a sword, shiny and sharp. It's a rather nice find. Romas knocks Thales out in a fist fight and puts a death collar on him. I'm pretty sure at this point we got enough of those for majority vote to pop up. And that's dangerous. That's as dangerous as it gets. Carleon rambles on about something nobody cares about. Paloma really wants to use her flamethrower. Tsukoi steals Natasha's tank while she's asleep. Denver's ready for target practice. Luckily finds a handgun laying about. That's a dangerous man's right there. Tingy's ready to give it his all and best every other creation. Murasaki can't help but admire her own genius mind. Shin starts sobbing uncontrollably. Eric just wants to be helpful. Nezu ponders how best to use her wish ring. The death husk of Rico rots silently. Thales finds a slingshot, how quaint, might be useful in a pinch. We're very close to the end of this round, and nobody's perished yet. Alex shoots blast of energy from his hands at Romas. Romas is able to dodge the blows and narrowly escapes. Well-placed shot by Thales with his slingshot knocks Mochi into a dazed state. Goodness gracious. David stares into the distance. The Archon Seed rips into Daiki, grant him an Animo Vision. Koya knocks out Izumi in a fist fight, puts a death collar on them. Melody draws a demon summoning circle on the ground, for fun. Oh dang, Kiki. Oh gosh, and there's all that orange that we were missing out on. Kiki finds a grenade, better be careful with that. Felix gets mauled by wild animals. Yoko ambushes Carleon and Katsumi, taking their team out in one fell swoop. Nevi's had enough, and Nevi's mad. Nevi's upset. You didn't want to see a mad Nevi out here. Rosaka is going to take advantage of this heat and opens a lemonade stand. Just like that, we've only lost 3. But that brings us to 25% of our participants gone. This was a really peaceful day. Like, this was really peaceful. So peaceful that it's almost not even sad, but it is still the saddest of all moments for Felix, Carleon, Katsumi. You hate to see it. But do you know what you love to see? 24 competitors remaining. It's still anybody's game, to be completely honest. We got so many competitors. They all have so many weapons. There's a tank in play. There's a bunch of collars in play. A sword, a water balloon. Ooh, the water balloon. No. We've seen some bad stuff. I think we've only seen that event happen once, and there's low odds that it hits, but you know what? Sometimes your OCs are real bloodthirsty, and they aren't today, though. They're kind of just vibing, they're taking their time, and they're waiting. They're biding their time, and you know what? I respect that. As we click next round, I think they might be done biding their time. Armed with her flamethrower, Paloma incinerates Nezu to a crisp. The Goat tosses a water balloon from one hand to the other. Natasha tries to build a tank out of sticks and rocks again. It's useless, but it looks cool. Denver tells Nevi to have a nice day. Nevi screams, "Don't tell me what to do!" Before killing Denver in a rage, Sukhoi drives around the arena in her cool tank. Kiki does something really cute. Alex catches a strange glow in the corner of his eyes. An ancient scepter is found by Buff Santa. Melody also calls down arcane fury brimming in her veins from the ground beneath her. Produces an ancient scepter. What in the world? Rosaka's got a chainsaw. Look at this. Your OCs haven't been too violent, but they're just stockpiling on very dangerous items. I don't know, man. I have no idea. Rosaka's got a chainsaw. Yoko picks up Luke's meme cooling in various places. Michi swooshes the air with her sword. Eric feels horrible for what he did. Murasaki builds a rocket. Who's gonna take a trip in the favorite rocket ship? Daiki uses a gust of wind to blast Kiki off of a cliff. Azumi looks for someone dumb enough to believe her. Tingy remembers how much he misses 2 title, talks and sobs quietly. Oh no. Koi just found a dimensional scythe. Those are supposed to be collected at the end of season 4. Thales uses his slingshot to pelt Yoko with rocks, which is more annoying than anything really. Shin just wants it to be over already. Romaz uses mysterious gas to knock out Yoko and Melody in order to put death collars on them, and David won't die like the others. We've only lost another 3. All of these dangerous items, and we're only losing people bit by bit. The intensity rises with every elimination. And it's a slow grind, but still the saddest of all moments for Nezu, Denver, Kiki. We'll check statuses. It's the last time we'll check it before saving grace picks, because it'll probably happen soon. Toyland has the half ghost buff Santa cheat codes completely in. Y'all need to watch David. And Paloma. Paloma won in tag team action. They both have a win this season. That's something to look out for. It's no new champ alert yet because Tingy wants that win today for Assassin's game. Catch 'em all, both still in your Agents of Chaos. Phantom Thieves both in as well. Opposites attract both in as well. So is Any Means Necessary. Daiki remains for the Dazzling Stars. Written in History is now down to just Izumi. Flower Shop's completely in though. Rosaka for Blood Red Roses. Showtime's completely in. Clay Pigeon still have Natasha, and Mochi remains trying to become a 2-time champion for Astral Planes. But Mochi is dazed. A couple people are dazed actually, but we'll see how that factors in to the rest of the match. We still got 21 left, 11 more until your saving grace picks, but we get there. Once the next round rolls around, we're gonna get there. we're gonna get there. We are sure as heck gonna get there, aren't we? Legault ambushes Yoko, slaughters her. Daiki sends out a Pokeball. Out comes Eevee. They rest for the night together. Murasaki straps Mochi onto a rocket and sends it to the moon. Mochi shockingly returns with pockets full of moon rocks. What a trip. Thales attempts to kill Koya, but Nevi intervenes just in time. Nevi had to kill Thales to protect Koya's life. Mochi knocks Nevi out in a fistfight and puts a death collar on them, which is their undoing. Nevi's undoing as Romaz wants to make his creator proud. Goodness! Is this match like about to be over? Is it about to be over, you guys? Is it about to be over? Okay. Romaz wants to make his creator proud. Melody polishes their ancient scepter, making the magic orb shine. Shin, and we'll play the majority vote music, because, I mean, like, you know, things really went down quick. Shin, Paloma, Nevi, Melody, Natasha, and Izumi are all forced to play the majority game. Shin receives the most votes, but is unfortunate. The Keymaster, everyone suffered a gruesome demise. Rosaka finds a seemingly official decree from a powerful Archon. Will she dare to hang it up? Sukhoi, first and foremost, the tank has not really been used all season, but it's used today as we, go back to this music actually. Sukhoi fires an explosive round from her tank. The blast catches Mochi, Daiki, Legault, Tingy, Eric, and David in its wake and brings us to a new champ alert. Me oh my goodness gracious. And we're still not done because Alex calls Arcane Fury down on Rosaka. His ancient scepter beams with an inner rage. Rosaka grimaces and starts bubbling violently before melting to the ground. Michi artfully cleaves Sukoi in two with her sword. That brings us down to our final five. Final five, you guys, just like that. Dope. Koi just found a fishing rod. Now she can catch all the fish. Just like that. We really gotta check out who's still left and who's still standing because, at the very least, it's the last saddest of all moments for Yoko, Fails, Shin, Paloma, Nevi, Melody, Natasha, Izumi, Mochi, Daiki, Legault, Tingy, Eric, David, Rosaka, Sukoi. It was for real the calm before the storm. It was for real the calm before the storm. Romaz, Koya, Murasaki, Michi, and Alex. They're all still in. Sukoi is partnered with Romaz. I think Rosaka, Yui was already out this round, right? Yui was out much earlier, I believe. Which means Rosaka and Blood Red Roses get that final spot unless somebody gets revived. That's where we are right now. That's what's going on. We saw carnage this day. We had like threes and everyone was vibing, and it was literally just the calm before the storm, and that storm brings us to a golden Crisis of Fate, but not before you make your saving grace picks. Ladies, gentlemen, anyone, everyone, all matter of life watching today. Friends, loved ones, good people. We got 5 competitors. Showtime. Roma still looking to become the first ever 2-time OC Tag Team Champion, this time bringing the title to Sukoi. We still have Koya. Koya came so close in that team battle, but just hit second. Will that change today? David no longer in Koya's way. Will that all change today? We go down. Murasaki has held singles gold, wants tag team gold. Can it happen? It's possible. Michi wants a moment in the spotlight. We've said, are you going to steal the titles instead of stealing hearts? Phantom Thieves, it's a possibility. Toyland, Buff Santa, that's a fan favorite. We all know and love Buff Santa. We all know and love pretty much all of these OCs at this point who are left. Koi is brand new, but Koi's got some fans already too. That being said, Buff Santa, that's your last of the saving grace picks. Buff Santa, Michi, Murasaki, Koya, and Romaz are your final 5. Somehow they survived this onslaught. This whole onslaught. And they will go on with their teams to the Season 12 premiere along with Rosaka and Yui. Blood Red Roses. That being said, make those picks live chat. I know you probably already made them first, second, and third, but if you're in the comments, go ahead and make them right now. I'll give you a second. Your second's over. I'm gonna make my picks though. For first, give me Buff Santa. He's too strong not to win this one. Absolutely. Too strong. For second, I'm gonna take Michi. I'm gonna take Michi for second, absolutely. And then for third, I think I'm gonna take the Agent of Chaos, Murasaki. That's who I got. Those are my top 3. That's who I think will finish in the top 3. But it's Orteal action. As you can see, it could end in a moment's notice. We had so many people before, and then this round, chaos. Chaos upon chaos. The tank was used, the majority vote, which I was like, one of these majority votes is gonna hit and it's gonna go crazy. And it did. It sure did. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it's about that time. It's your final 5. We got Romaz, we got Koya, we got Murasaki, we got Michi, and we got Buff Santa. It's your final 5. They're all kind of what we like to call a golden crises. In championship action, I'll say it one more time. A golden crises of fate. Are you ready? Let's get to it. Final 5. It's championship. Oh my, I forgot you had this. I forgot you had it. Michi puts a death call on Koya while she's asleep. Oh dope. Murasaki's found a water gun that tricked out Super Soaker is bound to cause some chaos. Roman hums a song to himself. Koya slices her scythe, opening a dimensional rift before Sparta-style kicking Buff Santa into the spare dimension. Buff Santa's avoiding the dark trees whose branches reach out to grab him will proceed again. And it's your final 2.5. Because just like that, it is Michi versus Murasaki, as Michi now has a stray water balloon versus Murasaki's water gun, which we just see that she used, chasing Romaz, but Romaz is too fast. Murasaki takes the water gun and shoots Koya, who is resting in a tree, startled. So, fell right on a Romaz, killing them both, and Alexander Adams, his energy is slowly being drained, but it takes more than that to knock a buff man's out. We are down to just 2. 3 if you count Alexander Adams and he makes his way out. That's unlikely, but we've seen crazier things. For right now, it's a terrible turnabout for Romaz, Koya. And so, it comes down to this. Our final 2. And I'm gonna double check something real quick because I think Michi got second last time, not last time, but in the last championship match for, or I guess the first match for tag teams this season, which was a championship match. That is true. Goodness gracious. Michi, Murasaki, your final 2. Phantom Thieves, catch 'em all. Final 2. I gotta ask who. Will it be Michi, Murasaki? Murasaki has held that singles gold for so long. Murasaki was the one to just get out in the bloodbath. We prayed for Murasaki to get a victory, and then all of a sudden, champion. All of a sudden, tag team agent of chaos. Can she wrap up this miracle run by becoming tag team champion today? It's a possibility. But then we see Michi loving the ghost, but is feeling a little cursed. Always just short of glory. Michi wants to change that today. Water balloon in hand. Wants to win this one. Although, could be Michi, it could be Murasaki. The chances are minimal. So minimal, but there is a slim, very slim chance that Buff Santa finds his way out of the despair dimension and wins this match. Will it happen? I'm not certain, but I do believe it is time to find out between Michi and Murasaki. Call it a live chat, because it's about to go down. Michi, Murasaki, Murasaki, Michi. It is. It's over. She's done it. Alexander Adams, Buff Santa, is possessed by is grabbed by a possessed tree and is pulled apart piece by piece. Murasaki's cooking up a genius idea but never gets a chance to use it because Michi kind of wanders off and gets lost, never to be seen again. It's all over. It is all over. History in the making. Her resume is stacked. And after this terrible turnabout for Buff Santa, Michi, that brings us to our winners. They reign supreme They are the ones walking out with the title. In fact, hold on, I won't even start there. Give me the results movies that I saw. Let me get the thing that I say oh winner, and then the music plays like bum ba-da-dum 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 ba-da-dum. Yeah, that, you know what I'm playing. Play it, your winner. Yes, that's the one. They started this season, or rather preseason, with a victory. Catch 'em All became Tag Team Agents of Chaos. They helped make Astral Planes Tag Team Champions. They helped make Assassin's Game Tag Team Champions. And today, with no chaos on the line, they said, we're making ourselves Tag Team Champions. Early on, they targeted your champions, and later on, they became your new, and I'll say it again, your new Danganronpa Hunger Games Tag Team Champions Murasaki, Eric. Catch 'em all. They did it. Agents of Chaos at the start of the season made their way onto the bracket and finished it all off by holding the titles. Murasaki and Eric proved that you don't need to cheat to win. Looking at cheat codes, all you need to do is play hard, play smart, and the gold will come to you. Murasaki etches her name in history, the first person to win, the first OC, I believe, to win 2 separate championship matches. Good on you, Murasaki. Eric tags along and did help out this time around. Helped out early on by getting rid of one of those former champions. That is all she wrote. Congratulations, Catch 'em All. You are OC Tag Team Champs. You love to see it. Murasaki, congratulations to you. That being said, Sukoi had 6 KOs, but we know where all of those KOs came from. Sukoi was like, alright, what time is it? It's tank time. Took everyone out, and that helped Sukoi, I believe, with Romaz get into that season 12 premiere. Sukoi gave Romaz another shot. Gave Romaz another shot with a shot from a tank. Murasaki 3 KOs, won the whole match. Nevi 2 KOs. Did pretty well, did actually pretty well. It's hard to gauge how people did because that one round that one round where everyone perished? Yeah. Yeah. Yoko had 2, Michi had 1, Natasha, Denver, Koya with 1, Buff, Santa, Eric, Legol with 1, Daiki, Romas, Paloma with 1. Your top 6 teams will go on to that championship match. You already know who they are, going on to the season 12 premiere. But, I guess not more importantly, but just as importantly, as you can see, our OC Tag Team Agents of Chaos won this match, and we will have new OC Tag Team Agents of Chaos next season. Everyone who's not in, or rather every single team who participated this season, who are not in that top 6 today, will go on to that Agent of Chaos match. Who will walk out as OC Tag Team Agents of Chaos? I don't know. I haven't the slightest idea, but I'm excited to find out. But not as excited as I am for Murasaki and Eric. Catch 'em all. They had a good season, they had a good run, and they're ending that run with Tag Team Gold. From Chaos all the way to Champions. Murasaki now 2-time champion, 1 time for singles, 1 time for tag team. Congratulations, Murasaki. Congratulations, Eric. And congratulations to all of the OCs, and thank you for entering your OCs. It was a delightful time. It was a fantastic time, and we still have more OC action tomorrow. Tox lost 1 title today, but Tox is not done. 2 title Tox, who's now 1 title Tox, must defend the Champion of Champions title tomorrow. Can Tox retain? Or will he meet a similar fate today? Or that he did today? We're gonna find out. And tomorrow the road to EV Mania continues. If you saw Mew versus Junko, oh yeah, Oh, it's gonna be a good it's gonna be a good one. All the main events for AV Mania have been pretty dope, and I've been enjoying it. You guys have been enjoying it too. The road to AV Mania continues tomorrow. OC Singles Championship. The champion of the OCs will be determined tomorrow, and most importantly, have a fantastic today as well as tomorrow. I'll see you then. Toodaloo, Flight Crew. Thank you so much for watching and entering if you did. Because once again, I'll always say it, this section of the season is impossible without you entering your OCs. So thank you for watching and for participating. And I'll catch you tomorrow. Toodaloo, Flight Crew.